So a while back when I posted the nervous video, I got a comment asking for help with the guitar part. And usually I would ignore this kind of thing, especially because there's like so many other guitar players on YouTube that are way better than me. Except for the fact that it's on the nervous video, which, if you didn't know, if you Google or YouTube Nervous by Sam Franklin guitar tutorial, three things will pop up. My video, the original song, and then I think Sam Franklin helping with another song, but it's a ukulele tutorial. And then everything from there is just not related. So, it seems I may be the only person who can help this guy out. So, here we are. I forgot to tune it. That's better. Anyways, moving on. For this, gonna need a capo. I mean, you can do it without it, but it's gonna be extremely harder, I think. With this, easy. Like, probably anybody who hasn't played a guitar before could figure out how to play this song if they tried it hard enough. So, what you want to do with this... never mind. So what you want to do with this is stick it on the 2nd fret, which is the 2nd space in between the metal things, in case you didn't know what a fret is. Don't know why I explained that. But anyway, that'll help pitch your guitar up to where the song is at. So now when I open, it's like this. Or when I strike the chord I struck earlier, it's like this. Which, by the way, is actually a chord in the song. So I'll explain that in a bit, though. Alright, guitar cable's on your 2nd fret, guitar is pitched up. Now to get in the actual song, which the first bit goes like this. Super simple, trust me. All you want to do for the strumming hand is go down the bottom 3 strings, all the high ones. And you're just doing that over and over for this. So you go open, no fingers. The 2nd time, you're going to put your 1st finger down on the 1st fret for the bottom string. No other strings. Don't go like... That's not how it goes. You're only putting it on the bottom one, which goes like this. So it goes... Right? And then the 3rd time, you're going to put your 2nd finger down, or you can move over your index, because covering this with this, the 1st finger won't ring out anymore. But I like to put just my 2nd finger down to make it easier. Put your 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret, same string. So it goes... Super easy. And that last one you do through 3 times, because that's how the song goes. So that's how I did it. Alright, so you got the 1st bit down. You're going to have to practice it, of course, but that's fine. Next is the 2nd part, which goes like this. Super simple too, trust me. I know my fingers look really complicated on this fretboard, but I'm going to explain it to you and break it down. So, strumming pattern, same thing, bottom 3. Same old thing, but it's these fingers that are different. So what you want to do is put your middle finger on the bottom string 2nd fret. That you learned from the other time too, but you're adding fingers on top of that. Then you want to put your ring finger on 3rd fret of the 2nd string up. 2nd string up. So you want to put your ring finger right here. So it should sound like the bottom one and the 2nd to the bottom one. Cool. I know it looks a little funky, but that's fine. Then you want to put your index finger, and ignore my pinky. My pinky sticks up on its own. Don't worry about it. But your index finger, you're going to want to put it on 2nd fret, the 3rd up from the bottom. So you're kind of stacking your middle finger and your index finger here. And if you're a guitarist, you'll recognize this as a D major chord, but we're breaking it down. So you got middle finger on the 2nd, ring finger on the 3rd, index finger on the 2nd again, but on a different string too. All these are on different strings. Nothing's on the same string. And it goes. And See, that's the second bit. But you do it this twice. Then for the other 3 times of this pattern, you take off your middle finger. And you go. And you do that over and over again. Not that hard, not that hard, trust me. And once you get the fingering down, it's super simple. Alright, so that's all we got so far, right? I know it seems a little bit fast for what you're probably able to do right now, but trust me, with a little bit of practice, you'll be fine. This is super simple. It took me like a week to get this down, maybe longer than that to get it up to speed, and I had to make this up from scratch. So you'll be okay, trust me. Anyway, moving on to the next bit, which sounds like this. Now, it's just chord strumming, so super simple. You're just gonna need to learn the shapes. So this first one is super simple, it's 2 fingers. And for this strumming pattern, all strings. All right, so you wanna take those 2 fingers I was talking about. You wanna go second from the top, for index finger on the 2nd fret. Like that, should sound like this. And then you go put your middle finger right under that on the 2nd fret as well. So then you strum that together. That is what we call an E minor shape. But, you know, if you don't have to get the terminology down, I'm just letting you know. So that's the first one. Next is super simple transition from that. Move those 2 fingers from the 2nd and 3rd from the top down to the 3rd and 4th, which should sound like this. But then, on top of that, moving it down, add your ring finger under there, also on the 2nd fret. And it's going to be crowded, trust me. I have trouble with this chord just because my fingers feel a little bit too big for this fret. But, so you should have the 3rd from the top. Sorry. 4th from the top. And 5th from the top. All on the 2nd fret. And it should sound like this. Cool. Alright, so you got then the 3rd and 4th shapes, which are like basically related and should be super simple. Next shape is that shape we practiced earlier, the D major one. So if you want to remember the fingers from there, but if not, I'll remind you. 2nd fret, bottom string, 3rd fret, 2nd to the bottom, 2nd fret again, 3rd from the bottom. Sorry, I couldn't remember it. And that should sound like this. So you got right? And then from here, super easy transition. What you want to do is have these same 3 fingers. Now you want to put the index on the 2nd. Same spot as the middle, where your middle finger just was. Just moving your fingers around. Putting your middle finger where your ring finger just was. So 3rd fret on the 2nd from the bottom. And your 3rd finger is now going to go on the 3rd from the bottom string. On the 4th fret. So you got 2nd, 3rd, 4th. And again, I'm sorry for my pinky, it just kind of does what it wants. And that should sound like this. So, all together. So that's that chord strumming pattern. All right, so second half of that whole chord strumming pattern, you want to do the same first shape with the 2 fingers. Same second shape with the 3 fingers. And then when you go to do that third shape, you're gonna do the third shape, but what you want to do, take the middle finger off. You can either tuck it down here or hold it up. I'm gonna tuck it down here so you guys can see better. And flatten these other 2 fingers. Don't press, because then you'll hold down a fret for that bottom one. What you want to do is sort of lightly touch the bottom string so it makes this noise. You're muting that string. That way it doesn't make a note. So when you strum it, it sounds like this instead of this. So basically all you're doing is taking out that higher note. So all together, this last bit will sound like. And then we put that together with the first half, you go. Easy. All right, last bit and we're done. This is the final stretch. I'm believing you. You can do this. Best part, you've already basically learned this. You're just changing up the strumming pattern. It's the chord strums again. Same shapes, same 4 shapes, just doing something different in this hand. It's down, down, up, down, down. So like this. And then you change. Simple. And you do that, you go through all the chord shapes, all 4 like that. You do that 7 times. I know that seems like a lot, but that's what I did to match the song, because that's how long the song has that bit going. Now, there is a catch. On the 4th time around, because you have to do the 7, the 4th time around, you do this. Not that different. You're just doing single strum for the first 2 shapes. And then for the last 2 shapes, you just go back to the pattern. Simple. That's literally all you have to do. So you do that 7 times, and on the 4th time, make that change where you do single strum on the first 2 shapes, and you're good. Now, the end is something you've already learned. It's that second half of the last bit we just did. The make me feel nervous, and I just hope you like me too. With the muted D major. That's it. And that's the end of the song. And if you follow along, you should have everything at least somewhat down. I know it's going to take some practice to get it up to speed with the song, but just if you keep doing it, you'll get it. But yeah, I'm not going to do it all together because that would be a whole performance of the song. Kind of don't feel like doing that. But I hope that guy Zuko Fire sees this video, and I hope this helps him. And I hope this helps anybody who's trying to learn this song. Anyway, that's it for me. I got another video I'm doing actually right now, but I sat down, took a break, and did this video, so gotta get back to that. Alright, see ya.